everybody. Welcome, friends who like to rim. We are starting a new colony today for various death-related reasons. And hang on one second, I want to check to see if the gift bot's actually working today.
Hello there.
It is. Good. Okay, that makes me happy. It's one of those days. So yeah, yesterday we started off, died 10 minutes in, started a new colony, died 3 hours later. And so now we're starting another colony. So what I did was did the prep work offline so we can get right into it today. We didn't have to spend 30 or 40 minutes setting things up. I basically made the tribal SCP Foundation. We did and failed at last time. I randomly picked from the queue from yesterday 5 people, and it picked Lady Magnus, Fantro, Kagi, Sathor, and Supreme Overlord. And if anybody is in chat wants to see their stats, these people are a little bit, I made them a little bit better than last time. So Lady Magnus is like my melee Adonis. Fantro here, neat, brave, trigger happy, so we have 1 good shooter, but construction and crafting. Kagi, academian, desensitized. I always like to have 1 beautiful person in the colony, but this is kind of a smirt maker. Sathor down here, kind, martial artist, nimble, plants, animals, got some medical in there. A little bit of melee, and then Supreme Overlord, hardworking, gourmand, cannibal, cooking, social, artistic, a little bit of construction, all good things. And I decided to go for a little bit colder biome. So we're down near the butthole of the planet on this river here, and some small hills and a boreal forest. So I agree. Penny just yawned at me. I agree. So yes, it's going to be Site 3. And it's a little bit more liquidy than I hoped. I like having a big river, but then we also got these marshes, which I think I could resorb them later on. I think, but we'll see. So what we're probably gonna end up doing is just kind of starting where my people are down here, starting about up over here because we got some initial structures to work with. Sexy gray coated mouflon right there. There is some thick soil, I don't know what you call it, fertile soil right over here, so I think that's a good spot to start with. I'm smart and beautiful, maybe I'll have a higher survival chance. No promises. So Sathor, or Lady Magnus really likes to stab things, so you can have this. Sathor could have that. Overlord, wait, who's my shooter? You are a shooter-y person? Oh, I'm sorry, dog. Penny wants to go see Leah now. Okay, we'll open the door for you. Here go, girls. Here go, girls. Okay. Is it qualified as trigger happy if it's with a Pila? Did we not even land with any? We didn't land. Oh god, we landed with less stuff than I thought. I thought we would at least have some bows and shit. Well, I guess a Pila it is. There we go. Someone's already gotten melee 3. Delightful. Alrighty then. So up here is where we're gonna go. So I think what I'm gonna do for now is say this is going to be a nice stockpile zone for me.
Hoping to make it into the colony this time.
Well, we'll see, Pilco. So, I mean, the people who were super excited yesterday for getting into the colony, like, insta-died. So, we'll see how it goes. Take out some of these things right here, and we'll start building around that. Let's make sure that... Doctor... Turn therapist off, writing off. For now, fishing will be off, but we have water, so maybe we'll leave that. Maybe we'll have it later. Cleaning down to 7, hauling down to 8, resources off, nuclear off. Turning anything that you absolutely are not going to be using on a person off is better than just leaving it at a low level, because it means that the game is not checking to see if they can do those things at some point. So if it's off, which is why I do this, it improves performance because reduces checks. So let's see. Are you my best crafter? Yes. So turn art off on you. You got a fairly high crafting there, so let's put those down a little bit. Maybe turn those ones off. Sather, you've got a 5 on this, so I'm going to turn it on. There we go. Construct. There we go. Hunting off. If you're my only cook, you should absolutely be doing it before other things. Cool, cool. There we go. Wonder if I'm still in the queue, or is it 250 ducats, rice ball. 250. So for now, that's fine. We don't have any children, so we don't need to be doing child care. Patient should be up. Okay, that's good. Need things. Yes, I know. Everybody needs stuff. Yeah, immediately just going to take a bunch of stuff apart so we have construction material for other things. What is this? A heart? Why do I have that? I honestly don't know. I'm not even. It's deteriorating outside. We gotta get it inside. Okay. Well, what I can immediately do is wall in my thingy here. Some doors on either side. So that at least it's not deteriorating. Well, I mean, it's a nice thing to have. You never know when you're going to need to do a heart transplant. So I'm kind of cool with that. All right. Claiming a bunch of materials, building some roofs. That should get me a fair bit of concrete. 6 to 3. So let's do structure, walls. I can't build it with the concrete until that it's been brought in, because then it'll show up. Boom. So what we'll do is we'll just make this a little bit larger, so we have a somewhat biglier area to work with. Furniture, some sleeping spots, of course, to start with. Ask the people who are better at it to chop down the trees right here. The sun's going down. Oh, that's bad. We already started a social fight and Lady Magnus beat the crap out of that guy. Okay. Well, let's not use the medicine just yet. That was really fast. Who's the doc? Sathor. So go tend to that dude. Best you can. Okay, roof's up. Cleaning up some blood. Bed rest is going to be put at a fairly low level because I need you guys up and working if you can. Or I guess you're just sleeping now. Who's the best constructor? Oh, okay, it's you. And who's the best planter? It's also you. Okay. Well, you got the crap kicked out of you, and you got a minor bruise. Does this have any beauty? No, but it does have artistic meditation focus, so maybe we don't deconstruct it, we just claim it, and we leave it in our base. I don't know what's going on, but Leah's screaming in the other room. Probably some anomaly shit. Some anomalous shit's going down in the other room, and Leah's having a... Or she just screamed, Ben, come and look at this, so hang on a sec. Okay. Yeah, some anomaly shit's happening in Leah's Rimworld. Okay. Anywho. Oh, we need a dumping stockpile zone. I usually, honestly, do something like this. And then I need another one that's over here. This one's... She's screaming, make it stop. This one's for just, like, chunks. Stone chunks. Blocks. Blocks preferred. There we go. And that's the other one. Okay, Overlord, already malnourished. Wait, go get some food, you fuck! Did dumb labor, serious pain, slept outside, slept in cold, slept on the ground. Go fuck yourself. We got things to worry about. Let's put in a torch lamp right there. Nice, nice, tight, tight, tight. Fuck you. Already, like, day 2, you're having a mental break. We need a nice poopery. So put some of those in. The well it has to be outside. We'll bring a water tub inside. I'll just put it over here, although maybe not make it out of steel. Where is the monolith? Hang on. Oh, it's way down there, and oh, Lady Magnus walked all the way down there to hull a corpse. Okay. Num, 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 num. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Still got a little pemmican. Let's put the wooden... Okay, that was on wooden wells, at least there. Wooden tub. Wooden latrine. Good, good, good. Did I run out of concrete? I think I may have. Well, here then. I think what we'll end up doing is... Some of this will be... Sandstone, I think I've got laying around. Although Leah screaming is really humorous. Sandstone. I think I got enough for that. Go. Wooden wall. Oh, gotta get some creature comforts in here. Wooden wall. Stall door. Where that's under hygiene. Stall door. Boobity bum. At least we could poop someplace comfortably. There we go. Can you take these out? They're kind of bugging me. There we go. Alright. Claim the walls. There. Okay. I did have enough for this. I'm short a couple blocks for that, but I have a little tiny bit of slate. So slate. Boom. And that'll at least cover this up. And then we could put in some wood floors so that it's less ugly in here. That's always something I forget to do early on, is at least put in wooden floors, because wooden floors are better than nothing. By a lot. Alright, tight. That's good. That's a good start. So let's also get some growing zones put down. The question is, do I want to bother walking all the way over there, or just plant close by where it's easier to work? I think I'd rather just, for now, just plant close by where it's easier to work. So I think what we'll do is put in a couple grow zones. So we're gonna put in some heel root. Oh, I don't even have someone that can plant that yet. Okay. Rice. And peas are good for us. Peas. Pea plant. This is a fairly cold environment, so I don't know what my growing seasons are going to look like, but we'll find out. Some aquatic grow zones. Yes, I could do an aquatic grow zone. I haven't actually done one of these in a while, so let's see what I can put in here. The watercress is only growable in aquatic grow zones, ignoring fertility. These plants will, however, take a long time to sow and harvest, basically exchanging colonists' work for growing plants in normally unusable space. Chestnut is the water chestnut grows faster in high heat. Taro is baseline. Lotus takes a long time to grow, but has a high yield. I guess we could just try a little bit of taro for now and see how it goes. Oh, and what I forgot to do is, oh god, where is the research spot? Just put a couple of those in. Oh my. Apparently the first thing we're gonna figure out how to use is electricity. Fucking score. Put down, no, I haven't put down Rec Hoop yet. So recreation, board game. I'll pop that in. A hoop. We'll put that in. Furniture, we'll put in, a little table over here, and some stools. So they at least have a place to sit if they want to. Floor painting. I think that is vanilla faction, vanilla tribal expanded. That was under recreation, right? Yeah. Or it's vanilla factions expanded tribals. Yes. And I'm thinking some of the larger animals like the muffalo might be very important to me in this colony. So I think what I'm going to try to do is start, because I have some people, I have one person I think with a handling skill, right? Sathor and Lady Magnus are both not too bad. Although I am going to need, I'm almost out of the pemmican. It's going to be gone tomorrow. So I'm going to probably have to hunt something. I don't know if there's really any food. There's some berries out there. Can you do the pot plant? I don't know what I'm going to be able to plant at this point, but we could put in a pot and see what happens. We're also going to need... Do we want to put in a little side room here, I think? Yeah, I think for cooking and stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll just put a stockpile zone right here. Clear, preferred, meals. And then we need production. Oh, I need some steel. So take that down. Take that down. Production, butcher table. Field stove. There we go. Yeah, bad temperature, whatever. Overlord is nearly healed up from that severe Lady Magnus related beating. You absolutely do not need to bother with that. And this is going to take a while to get all the planting done. It's a lot of early game planting tasks. But we'll get there. Let's go ahead and put in the wall lamp. Here. And there. so they can see while they're working. There's our board game. It's gonna actually both just be held open. Got a little table there. You are gonna be butcher forever. Oh, ingredient radius. I think I can set that in a mod because I downloaded a mod, and I don't remember what it was called. Default ingredient radius. Default ingredient radius. I'm gonna set to affinity. This is also a performance thing to do. If you set all like tables to have a radius that's not infinite, because then when it checks for if it could do if there's any work for it to do that's within range, it's not just searching the whole fucking map, it's only searching a smaller area. And actually I'm going to set this down to like 35. There we go. I don't know if it'll, yeah, I think that only works after the fact. Well, let's do that. All right, here we go. Everything's coming up, Magnus. Hopefully this will get me enough steel to build the thingy. Planting's getting taken care of. Delightful. Yes, good. Let's see if this one, if it works correctly on this one. There's a lot of little tips and tricks that I've picked up over the years for increasing performance. So now if I say bulk, simple meal times 4. Do until you have 10. Yes, it works. Ingredient radius 35. That's what we wanted. Because usually what I do is like, early on I remember to do that, and then later on I forget. That's all right. Okay, it's fine. Visitors, no. Refuse visitors until I have guest beds. That's the spirit. And I think the best planter was you. So I'm gonna need you to just harvest some bushes for me really quick. You fucked it up. So that I could at least have some jam to eat tonight and tomorrow. There we go. Cool. All right, so what can I put in my pot? What is available? Okay, so I do have some of this stuff. Oh, I can put a bearberry bush down in there. Can be grown in pots. That's cute. But I think do we want the lullabloom? How does this work? Contrary to other plants, lullablooms ignore light levels for growth. Sunlight won't destroy it. It's still rests during the night period. Nullifies the disturbed sleep thought. Will link to vanilla and vanilla faction. Does it have? How close does it have to be? Next to bed. Needs to be planted in a flower pot. Its presence soothes the sleeping individual, creating a more restful slumber, promoting overall comfort. I don't know how close it needs to be, but we'll put it in there. Oh, they're just eating the raw berries. Who's my cook? It is Overlord. Okay. Well, at least they ate something. And to do any taming, try to get like an animal or something like that, I am gonna need some excess food. So that might have to wait for a bit. I might have to do it the old-fashioned way, hunting a buffalo with a pila. Or ask Lady Magnus to go, like, hunt a rabbit with a knife. Alright, you. Do me a favor. Come over here. Oh, I have very limited ammo, too. Lady Magnus, come over here. Melee attack that bunny rep. Oh, okay. You done did good. No. Hang on. I need another little zone over here. preferred food that's not meals, and corpses of animals that are not rotten. There we go. Over here, get me some cherries. Some cherries and rabbit. It'll be delicious. Haul the cherries. You could have done all of them. And then you come over here and do some cooking. Hey, we got a meal. Alright, at least gets us through the day. Well, it gets us partially through the day, that is. That's all I need, is day-to-day survival will do the trick. Is there anything small and easy to stab? There's lots of big and harder to stab things. Like, I'm a little worried about how much damage a larger animal can do to Lady Magnus before she kills it. Ah, she's fine. There we go. Alright, alright. A little melee hunting. Alright. So they got the peas in, they got the thingies in, they're putting some taro in, there's a mad raccoon out there. So that just sounds like delicious food to me. I need Overlord to come over here and butcher that. I need Lady Magnus to come help me with a mad raccoon. There it is. Alright. All is well. Ah, there are a couple meals. Hey, Lady Magnus and Lady Magnus friends. So how did you guys all like Lady Magnus's, oh, whatever the fuck happened in her flesh mass? I want to call it a flesh, whatever the fuck happened in her colony, I want to call it a flesh mass. I don't know what the hell it was. It was interesting though. I can't wait for to get a little bit further in and get some weird anomaly stuff. You need your own flesh monster. That's what she said, maybe? Crap load of flamethrowers. Kill it with fire, as is tradition. What do I have textile? I have 40. It's light leather and plain leather. I can come down. All right, well, they're almost done with the planting, which means they'll go out and do some harvesting. All is well. All is well. Look at that. Look at that. That's meals for the morning. That's breakfast. Lady Magnus killed an ibex ram with a knife and provided breakfast for the whole crew. Oh, you know what I should remember to do? I always forget this. Is tell them to not eat raw food. On lavish. Well, actually, let's just set it to fine for now and take raw food off so that they're not tempted. More wood flooring for the... Oh, yeah, that's a good point. There we go. Little walkway here, maybe. A little easy way to get around the base, that is. There we go. There we go. All is well. Well, all the food's gone now. Okay, but you're still set to lavish. Oh, good point. But this too, fine. And once they're done with the taro, then they should go out and take care of the berries. So hopefully that's today. So like this guy. All right. So, the settlement is Site 3. And this is the SCP Foundation again. There we go. One more time. Give it a shot. Okay, that's the last one. Yes! Yes! Get me berries worthy of Mordor. A boo boo da boo bop. Oh! Free meat! Someone ate its, a dusk prowler. Ate its butt off. Let's select all the berries on the map and make sure they get hauled in. Plenty of buffalo to try to tame later on, too. Did I not start with a book? I didn't start with a book this time, sadly. I love the Rimworld music. Is there any wild heal root? Yes, there is some. Apparently I only started with 5 meds this time, though. Oh my, that's very low. Or no, I started with none. Because that's what I harvested. Ooh. Some bear berries out there. Sure those get hauled in too. It's like a weaker, this is even a weaker tribal start than I expected it to be. I didn't start with any bows or arrows or med. Normally it starts like 20 meds. I started with 0. Yes, the summer has begun. Nice, cozy 8 degrees. This is a boreal forest, so it's gonna be a cool biome. Fecal sludge goes up there. I'm thinking, muffalo might end up being a good source of food for me if I could ranch some muffalo. But I did start with a human heart and a skull, so at least there's that. Honestly, it'd probably be good to just trade that but to the first person that comes by. Okay, not too bad. Good start, good start. Got some berries. So with the berries, can we try to tame some muffaloes? So who's the best handler? Sathor at level 7 and your lady 6. Lady Maddox is 6, so both of them can try if they want. I'm not opposed. And here, why don't we make this zone a little bit bigger so we can fit more than 2 stacks of stuff? Shouldn't we build the pen? Well, I was gonna immediately slaughter them for food, the first couple, if I got any. Because at this point, I don't think I'd be able to keep them alive through the winter. So it would be more of, oh, that's delicious. But there we go. Nice stack of food. A day's worth. Oh. Are there any more on the map? That's 16. That's some. That's something. Basically having them scavenge the entire map for anything we can get our hands on. We got our first raid of a single guy named Owl. Psychically hypersensitive and very neurotic. Lady Magnus, would you like to stab this guy's face off? Let's go murder the shit out of this guy. Nice. One fist to the torso, and that was all the damage. Also, he had $15 on him. He's wearing nothing but a sandstone mask. 14 years old. It's just a kid. Like, do we want to capture someone already? Kind of. My instinct is kind of no. Because right now, food, like getting food for the colony is the most difficult thing.
Do it.
So I'm just gonna leave him to die for now. But slaves eat, and we don't have a lot of food. Harvesting a berry bush. That's a free squirrel though, and a free otter. Can't leave that bush meat. So I'm thinking a bridge across this might not be a half bad idea because they have a tendency to want to cross to the other side a lot. Do I know how to do that? Can I do a wooden bridge? Fine wall post. I can do a wooden bridge. So I think what I'm just gonna do is this, and then this. So that there's an easy way to get across. There we go. And I can set up a pen if we want early on here. I think that might be fine. Just so we have it for later. So I need the fence. And we're just gonna go out like this and then over like this. Boom. And then we need pen marker and a fence gate on either side. Cool, cool, cool. Well, we've got squirrels and various berries to keep us going. Are you guys cannibals? I mean, not yet. But you never know. I'm not hearing a no. Keggy has no weapon. I should put in a crafting spot. And ask them to make some ammo. Excuse me. I could at least make... Oh, I do know how to make a hatchet, so that's good. Why don't we make a couple of those? Not gonna be very good, but we can make them. Ancient mech, yep. That's fine. Scrounging the map for berries is definitely gonna keep us afloat for at least a few weeks. There, now that you've, why don't we haul some stuff? Yeah, now that you've done a bunch of the harvesting. Bring some of it back in. What are we playing? This is Rimworld! One of my absolute favorite games. And the best crafter is you. Can you do me a favor and make me a hatchet or two? Because that would help with all the harvesting task. Wait. Oh, you're making the ammo first. That's fine. We're taking a bunch of sticks and making them into finished sticks. There we are. Some ammo. And we're going to make a couple hatchets. I don't think they're going to be any good, but we're going to make a couple hatchets. Oh, and we did just get our first buffalo. So hopefully they can work on the fence a bit. Here, why don't you work on the fence a bit? And we'll bring the buffalo on over. Cool. I want to play Rimworld, but Microsoft sucks. What did Microsoft do to Rimworld to prevent it from Rimworlding? All right, there. Oh, excellent quality, not bad. So that is going to be Sathor and Funtro. So Sathor, you're going to equip this. You're going to equip that as a sidearm. Gonna keep a breeding pair of muffaloes. I didn't actually expect to get 2 of them so quickly, so solid maybe. Kind of depends on the food situation and how well I'm gonna be able to keep them going through the winter. Maximus Titan, that's a name. That one's dead. Update 8 my hard drive with my Steam install? Wait, are you saying you don't have enough space in your hard drive to install Rimworld, which is less than 1 gigabyte? How big is Rimworld? Let's see, where's my Steam? Properties, installed files. With all my mods, 722 megabytes. Did you make it so muffalos are milkable? Yes, I did. Very milk-onable. Maybe I'd Call of Duty on the same drive. Yeah, there you go. I wonder how many how many Rimworlds fits inside one Call of Duty. Get those out of there. It's nice to have a little bit of food, though. That's great. They're taking care of the fence. That's good, because then we can bring the buffaloes over, and they can munch on whatever grass is over here. And this is just to make it easier to get from the left side of the map to the right side of the map without going all the way around. Thank you, gentlemen. Very industrious. Hey, there we are. Now somebody should go grab the muffalo and bring him over. With or with, I'm gonna say, how many vanilla Rimworlds fits inside vanilla COD? Make it easy. There's my Murflers. Delightful. Okay, so we got a girl flow. We got 2 girl flows so far, which I mean are better than the boy flows because milk and meat and fluff. Oh, you know what I want? Muffalo mod in Manor Lords. Uh-huh. 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 Auto cut plants in pen. Yes, please. Just the trees, not the things they can't eat. Or they can eat. Muffle Lords! There you go. Happened to the other colony. Completely overrun by pigkins, unfortunately. I got a really strong raid. Of pigkins, which, you know, are very strong in melee, and they just destroyed my colony. They came with, you know, I had 5 people, 1 incapable of violence, 2 with low combat skills. So I had basically 2 primary combat people. I got attacked by 6 pigkins with dynamite and Molotovs. I just couldn't handle it, and they wiped me out. So we had to start afresh today. Mechanoid slag. Alrighty. Yeah, make sure those get hauled. This is almost through. Like, a lot of the stuff just around the base can get hauled and dumped just to make our lives a little bit easier. Where? When Basin have had stone walls, it might have been salvageable. I disagree. They were hucking dynamite. The stone walls would have only saved me for 1 extra dynamite throw, and then they would have been down, and I would have been in the same situation. Absolutely, a man-hunting beaver. Do we want do we want Lady Magnus to be the leader of the colony again? I think yes. Yes, I think so. Okay, there's the man-hunting beaver. And we'll just, we won't waste any time. We'll just wait for him to come down this way. Oh, Lady Magnus is on it. There we go. All right. Finish off the beaver. All is well. Easy peasy. Oh, I thought that was coming into my living room. Woo! Okay. Now we just do the boom ceremony. Oh, LM's trying with the muffalos. I think you might need to drop the muffalos and come back in a second. Yeah. Well, what's her animals? 6? Halfway to 7? That's not too bad. All right. Lady Magnus, what are you doing? And you're picking up all the things. You gotta come back for your ceremony, please. The join command not working? I think well, let me double check. I might need to kick it in the ghoulies. Sometimes you need to. Okay, I just refreshed it. So if anybody would like to try, I mean, it is the same queue from yesterday, so don't forget about that. So if you're already on it from yesterday, you'll still be on it. I don't know if I'm still on it, but... yeah, definitely working out. Yeah, I think it just needed a reset there. There we go. And now I'm giving Lady Magnus her Static Lord because it's my favorite one. Same as yesterday. Delightful. Well, I got 38 herbal meds off the ground. That's good. I'm gonna ask them to just go ahead and take that out while they're nearby. That's silver. So here, mine to it from this side. And this is steel down here. Mine to it from this side. So we can get to it without having to go into the river. Excuse me. I did build the hoopstone ring. So we got that. Oh, growing food here is gonna be ass. It's gonna be very difficult. If I get the sooner I can get even a small greenhouse, the better. So how temperature's fine because I got a couple torches. How close the planters to planting? Let's see. I think we need to be 8, and you're 6.5-ish. So not super close, but we'll get there. I mean, I think 38's pretty good to last until I can probably get some of my own planted. I didn't think I would even get to 20, so 38's not half bad. Now we're gonna milk it. Hey, buffalo milk. We got our first buffalo milk. I mean, it's not much, but it'll do, pig. It'll do. Unfortunately, I have run out of berries to try to tame with. Oh, and I just found some more compacted steel over here. So mine contacted ore. Yes, please. Just trying to take advantage, get some material. We're making slow and steady progress. We're 500-ish research points into figuring out. I mean, that is pretty amazing that we're gonna go straight to electricity. I'm pretty stoked about that. Is there any plants that thrive in the cold? Beets, right? Or radish? Very short growth period, less than 2 days. Effective caffeine means small amounts of food fast.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Was it? I thought there were some beets or something. And Jar Jar, thanks for the doodly. Beets. The beets require rich soil and they are quite hardy. Continue to grow at 10% speed through the winter. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking we take here. Let's destroy this. Take that out. Take that out. Actually, just destroy all of this. We'll take up the floors too, because this is a fertile grow area down here. I'll fill that with beets. Brussels sprout, was it Brussels sprouts too? That was this one. Sprouts thrive in snow and receive a considerable boost to growing in snow as long as it is also growth season. They won't grow or be able to be planted, otherwise they won't die. Okay, yes. So the Brussels sprouts don't look like they need the fancy, but Brussels sprouts and beets. Which, I mean... Hey, Jeff. I feel like, I mean, those are not necessarily veg that I'm super stoked about eating at any given point, but whatever. If it's what's gonna keep us alive. Kagi, you could also, when we wake, maybe I'll upgrade your stick to a purpose-built stick. And we're gonna have to send Lady Magnus out to get some food for us today. Could always slaughter a muffalo. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep any this season. Well, it's an option. Oh, and we should do a ritual spot, and we should do a miscellaneous, a meditation spot for LM. And then LM, you are going to be the site director. Let's do that. Talking about Brussels sprouts and beets, left wondering, is this Rimworld? Or are we talking about vegetables and not genocide? Well, I mean, you need you need enough food to get to the war crimes. You got to get that far into the day. Oh, there's some floor there we could take up too. Floor, remove floor. Thank you. I mean, this stuff is growing. It is getting a little warmer, so some stuff is growing. Take all this up, please, and thank you. I'll reclaim some material and give me some. I'm hoping underneath the floor is still good material, still a good grow area. Floors, remove floors. I always do the walls first because there are floors under the walls. War crimes are we planning? Asking for a friend. I guess it depends on how sentient the SCP beasts are. Also, I'm gonna have to sacrifice at least a little bit of grass here. That's edible right now for future grass. And for now, hay grass can go there. And this will get removed too. Rip up that flooring. That's not as important right now. We are out of food at the moment though, so... Don't get kicked in the eyeball, please. Go. We'll never do hauling. Right, I forgot about that makes it so that she won't do it. Overlord! Haul this bad boy. Biome, this is a boreal forest. Butcher. Alright, we got some boiled milk steaks coming up. Boom! Alright. It's gonna be like that for a little while, methinks. Again, I can butcher the muffalo if we need to. Need some goats for meat and milk. I got muffalo. They're better than goats. Once you get a steady supply of meds, do you want to try the hospital idea for the economy on the side? I see no reason not to. It might be a little while before we get a steady supply of meds, but I don't see a reason not to, as long as we got enough meds. Come over here, equip that instead of a stick. Thank you. How we doing? 40, 50, 57. This is just getting planted now. And it might not be a bad idea to like go out there immediately and start looking for the next day's meal. We do need a boyfalo. We don't have any food to tame them with though, because we were using excess berries before, and we've thus run out of berries. Couple rabbits for dinner. And and some milk. All right. I was gonna say rabbit steak, but I don't think you can get anything qualified as a steak out of a rabbit. Is there any kind of functionality in the base game yet that allows tribals to progress in tech as time goes on? As far as the tech cost go, not in base game. It's just you start as a tribal, your tech cost is higher. There is a mod, a couple mods I think that will allow you to do things like that though. No, I don't want to hear starvation. We have milk and rabbits. Oh, a nice meal of nothing but condensed milk. And yes, there is good flooring underneath here. That's good to know. So this area is definitely going to get planted in. It's a little further away, but that's okay. It's not too bad. I think what we'll probably just do is kind of split the difference. Is do some beets and some Brussels. I'll like do that and beets. Ah! Okay, Brussels sprouts for every meal for everyone. For now, at least. Well, for this winter, maybe. Boom. And then maybe we put a fence around it, because that will keep some of the animals out. Go. Alright, that'll be a fair bit of work to take care of. Beets and Brussels sprouts, I'd prefer to starve. Beets, Brussels sprouts, and condensed milk. That's what you get to eat. We can afford nothing else. Oh god. This is kind of like, it is very much a blessing. The bad side of it is that it means that I'm not going to get any research for a while because it's so expensive. But thankfully, we're actively working on it. Like last time I looked, we were at 5:30, now we're at 7:14. And there's plenty of wood in this map, so we can just do those wood burners for a while. You know, you only need the gate for animals that can't cross the fence on their own. The people go through the gate faster than going over the wall. So it's more efficient for colonists. Building this is not super important, but won't take too long. Do we think if we put a couple people in it together, we could take down, like, a moose not too bad? Maybe, like, ooh. You three, come over here, and we're gonna fight a moose. I just don't want to put Lady Magnus up against a moose alone. Alright, now all of you melee attack that meese. Alright, now do this one too. Alright, good. That will definitely keep us in food for a bit. Nobody even got hurt on that. Delightful. Well, moose blood. No blood pie, though. Shame. I can't just drink their blood. Oh, yeah. Oh, who what the fuck? Hang on, hang on. Fucking coyote got inside. I eat that too. All right, me steaks all around. Also, we probably have cheetah survivors. 3 desperate refugees. Ooh. Normally I would say yes, but given the fact that I'm really living close to the edge on food, 6 extra meals a day would be a lot. Can you make pemmican with milk for taming stuff? I think no. Yes. Well, I mean, yes, you can use it. I don't know if you could use it in place of meat though. I don't think you could do like I don't think you could do the animal portion as milk. So I think you would still need meat in there because you need like a meat and a veg component. So I don't think you could just sacrifice the meat for milk. Unclaimed walls. Well, we can claim. All right, clearing this out. And again, it said as long as this stuff's planted during the planting period, everything's kosher. Yeah, so they're repairing those walls. Yeah. Dip meat in milk pemmican. There you go. No other work required. Okay, mine that one. Oh, and I did want, maybe I'll force this last little bit of work too, because I did want that done quickly. Because that's an efficiency thing. I don't know how much food this is going to actually provide. It's not going to be that much. So, like, I would like it if we finished up just this little bit over here. So that we have this pass-through. Bing and bong. There we go. Cool. Tight. Overlord, you're in a kind of a bad mood. You need some food. Cook up some boiled milk steaks, please and thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, those meats were a couple days worth of food. That's a good thing. All right, they're cutting down all of these fuck-off trees, and then they're going to start planting soon, hopefully. So you've got a plant of 6, but no passion for it, but that's okay, as long as you're helping. Maybe I can, I think you're, no, I mean, you're not incapable of violence, so I think maybe another hatchet will do. Make one more hatchet. Give it to Overlord, because Overlord, with the spare time, is helping out with the planting of delicious Brussels sprouts. Growth rate, 140%. I don't know how low, it did say it'll keep growing during the winter. I don't know how fast, though. So we'll see, I guess. We have a raid. Tribes people. 3 of them. Let's grab our peoples. I think Overlord could at least hold a knife. Oh, they're taking a long way. Saving Pockling. A prisoner managed to steal a radio and call to you. Oh, so this is someone I would have to go save. It's a waster, gourmand, neat. So gourmand, but I think the wasters have poor cooking, right? Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm going to be going out to save anybody at the moment. Come on, hit this person with a fucking peeler. Awesome! I love it. Oh, yeah, that fucks him up. Ooh. That's a good fucking get. 10 meds. Also, oh! Hit in the face with a peeler. Oh, that's gotta suck ass. Whew! god. Does anybody remember the good old days when Pilas were like guaranteed to snap someone's spine in half? Well, there's a hatchet. So, Lady Magnus, you wanna, it's tainted. Here, let's, whip that as a sidearm. We can cancel this now, don't need that. Boop, boop. There we go. Remember, yeah, back in the good old days, Pilas had a really, really weirdly high percentage chance of hitting the spine and snapping someone in half without killing them. But back in those days, there was no prosthetic spines of any kind. There was no expanded organ expanded prosthetics expandedness. So you just got to deal with the fucking problem of having a permanently disabled colonist. Ah, the good old days. Satha, or you're also gonna self-tend. Take care of any wounds, please. Oh, and what I was talking about before I got interrupted was I have enough plain leather to make some sleeping thingies. Holders, bodies, sleeping bags. Chuck the bodies in the river, as is tradition. All right, right now they're just hucking them up here. Hit almost guaranteed something long-term horrible to the pond. Oh, yeah. That moment medieval weapon. Oh, I still think, like, for me, the medieval weapons are still in a lot of cases scarier than the modern stuff. Like, because usually what happens is if a raid is spawning in with advanced weapons, because the advanced weapons have a higher point cost, it means there's fewer guys coming in. But because the tribals, all the weapons are cheap and they're not wearing armor usually, is a low point cost. It usually means there's lots of them, which usually means there's just a lot of pilas and longbows and crossbow bolts and things like that in the air. And just because there's so many of them out there and they all have big alpha strikes, there's a good chance of them fucking someone up. The horrors of massed longbows. Now you know how the French must have felt. Oh, oh, there's some megalosaurus. There's a megameese out there. The megameese are awesome. Oh, we got a madfalo though. Hang on. We don't want anybody to have to take out the madfalo alone. Is it a boy? Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Well, we'll eat it. Minor muffalo hoof to the chest, but that's it. All is well. Also, let's get rid of these. And let's put in plain leather. And let's make sure that that gets done ASAP. That's you. Because that's way better than sleeping on the floor. All right, you can take some time to go poop. There we go. Oh, I did run out. I didn't have enough for that. I thought I did. So I could do the last two and the other stiffs I have. So one plain leather, one muffalo blue fur. There we go. That one right there. There we go. Heavy tribal wear has decent insulation. Good. I'm gonna need it. No, that's light leather. That's plain leather. So I have light leather. So furniture. I have light leather. Light leather, light leather, light leather. Monorail, monorail. Light leather. Also, I accidentally turned this on. Is it? Show HUD. Which one is this? Show blueprint over mountain rock. I turned a thing on I didn't want on. Toggle visibility. Is it this one? Visibility of zones. It's the beauty. That one, G. Okay. That. Disturbing fishes, weird stuff to start. I love weird stuff. All right, we've barely started our Brussels sprouts, but we got a little distracted by a couple of small combats there. But that's good. Muffle meat. The gentle sand prowler. She wants me to take care of her favorite pret for 8 days. It has paralytic abasia. So I just need to feed it. A masterwork great bow. And the title, The Healer, Goodwill or Honor. That one seems fairly easy. I would need to feed it, but it can't possibly eat that much. I'll take it for the masterwork great bow. And then I just need a little spot for it. So furniture, animal sleeping spot. Let's put it over here. All right, I do have. Are these good spots? Yes. Those 4 spots. Fill that in. Boop. Planting 7, so we're almost at planting 8. And I need to get rid of those bodies, please and thank you. Those little extra titles. Oh, those titles are great. And there is absolutely one that gives you 1 honor, like, every... Is it every day? I feel like that was a lot, but you might be right on that. You might be right. Also, let's bring the cash in. Let's bring the steel in, too. Get rid of the bodies, please and thank you. Bella is in, so we just got to take care of Bella for 8 days. Yeah, just get rid of the bodies so we're not looking at them all the time. Medicine, 48 meds. That makes me fairly happy. Taro's at 80%, rice is in the 80s, peas are in the 80s, the hay grass is only in the 30s, but we started that a little late. The Brussels sprouts are going just fine. We just got to get the field filled in. Who's going to be the ethics committee liaison? It's whoever the highest social is. So that's a Kagi. Which is also my intellectual. So I'm kind of okay with that. Maybe we do that right now. Give ourselves our moral guide. Once you get planning 8, you can do the dark room to grow heal shrooms year round. Oh, yeah, it's true. There we are. Another fucking raid. These ones, 3 guys coming at me with guns this time, so we'll come at them with stabbing, as is tradition. I don't really have a lot of ranged weapons, so it behooves me to stab them. Are they any good? Melee 7, no, and melee 7. Nimble, though. Oh, that one's staggeringly ugly, so definitely stab him in the face. Definitely stab him in the face. The buffalo meat goes bad in a couple of hours. Prison warden. Okay, so. Oh, fuck. An ad in a few hours. I don't actually play any ads on my channel, so if any ads are seen, they're just the ones that are forced upon you guys by Twitch. And welcome. So this is taking care of 2 prisoners for 23 days, which is a big commitment in food, but our food is not. It is a commitment at this stage of the game, but it's for 2 anti-grain warheads. It's hard to say no to that. So let's just make a little room over here. Put a door in there. Put some sleeping spots down. All right, these guys are beginning their assault, so we need to worry about that. Question is, are they just, if they can't see me, are they just gonna run up and start trying to burn the crops? Absolutely. So, we're gonna have Lady Magnus try to solo one, basically. Here, you take that one. You take that one. Oh, nobody got shot. Remember, stab the ugly one in the face. Okay, everybody's down. Doesn't look like we have any couple minor knife wounds. Strip this one. Well, they all survived. So steal their clothes. Strip. It's all good stuff. Cool. I hope your blood falls out. Yep, definitely happening. Forgot Lady M can zap. I did forget about that, actually. Is this gonna go bad? No, we'll eat that tomorrow. Overlord, can you... I need to get those prisoners, situated, like ASAP. So let's try to get this little room up and bring them in. Any keepers? Now, we already looked at them before, and at the stage I'm in the game, I'd really rather not kind of like up the population of the colony until I can get, you know, like a really steady food supply, which we don't quite have just yet. I thought you were good at this. Oh, 4. Not so much. It's just an IKEA wall. How hard could it be? All right, there we go. This is for prisoners. We can at least before it. And then have these guys captured. And you're barfing on my crops. So we just got to keep them alive for a while. Welcome to your new home. We'll give them a wall torch. Also help keep it warm in there a little bit. All of the can you fuck off out of my crops, please? Any of these clothes is totally usable by our people. So let's make sure we haul all the clothing items in before they have a chance to decay at all, because then people can start grabbing them. That 20, I was not paying attention to that 25 muffalo meat and it went bad. That's okay. Not a big deal. What are you wearing now? You're wearing a cloth tank top and some plain leather trousers. And we have achieved peas. We have achieved 20 meals worth of peas. That's something. I'll bring that over here. Cool. Tight, 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 tight. Got some grass for my murflers. They've continued to provide me with milk. I might be able to tame the other murflers now. I think you could probably use a pea. Yeah, one of them had a portable fire foam popper. I don't see it in my inventory, so I'm assuming somebody is wearing it right now. Yep. Well, we've got peas. What's great about peas is they last for 1.3 years. Unrefrigerated. That's why I like them. And this is all planted at this point now, so we're just waiting on the doodles to grow. All right, tight, 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 tight. I think you went to plant 7. Yeah, so we'll the fiance of space refugee Gator, which one of my prisoners just wandered onto the map, so we're gonna ignore you, and hopefully you're not too upset. How's the research going? 1,040, so we're about a third of the way in. Also, the passive income of Muffalo milk is very nice. That's 2 meals, 2.5 meals. No! Okay. Oh, that's not as bad. All right, Overlord has reached biological age 43 and has gained menopausal, which just reduces fertility by 5%. I thought that was gonna be frail. I thought that was gonna be way worse. I thought we were gonna get something terrible there. All right, let's huck the corpses into the corpse hole. Did the patch for Rimworld change the technology much? That's mod. This is a modded item. The DLC did not change research at all. You set up the aging speed? No, I left it normal. It's I am not doing 600% aging speed again. That was not as interesting as I was hoping it was gonna be. I was hoping for more. Everybody was just constantly demented. Constant dementia. Hey, boyfalo? Nope, another girlfalo. Well, that's 3 girlfalos. Just means more milk for me. Say there was a martial artist. Yeah, I think one of them is. Yeah, there we go. Martial artist and nimble, so pretty good in melee. There's my taro, which is good for 30 days. And the rice is good for 40. So all of the veg I grow. Oh my god, we got one of the megamees! Ha-ha! Yes! We got a female mega moose. Which I think I could. Can I milk? Can I get mega milk? I don't know if I can milk this. Combat? No, I don't see milk. No milk, but I got a mega moose. Aging in Rimworld is not really well implemented somehow, both due to long playtime necessary to reach higher age, and pawns technically never actually die from aging. Well, nobody ever dies technically from aging. They die from something failing due to aging. And that can only happen with the heart, I think, in the form of heart attacks. Can kill you. But there's no other, like, or I guess, like, untreated cancer, maybe? Might do you in. Although I don't remember if cancer is a modded thing. It might be. You can make it milkable. All right. I haven't actually do we want to make the Mega Meese milkable? So this is, what was it called? Customize animals. And then I need to search for Megaloceros. And then I can Where's your milk? Ha ha! Requires reloading on change. Okay. Whoa! Wait. You could set it up so the animals can be milked for pretty much anything. Kombucha tea. Latte. Oh, fuck me. That's funny. Look at this list. Is it at least in alphabetical order? It is. Okay. Females only. No, we're not milking males. Set to make females. Wait. No, wait. I'm confused. Is which one of these allows you to milk the men? Females only. Check. But then when I hover over it, it says check. Allow milking males.
What is his name? Nautius Maximus.
So it's kind.
EY dude. Where is my milk?
If
The
it's
famous
active,
movie
it's
no one
females
ever could
only.
forget.
Okay. Milk amount. Set the amount of milk produced per milking. So that is 20 milk every 2 days. So that's 10 milk per day. So that's 1 meal per day worth of milk. This is a pretty big thing. So it's a pretty big moose. So I'm going to say it produces a little bit more than that. And I do need to reset the game before that takes effect. And I'm not going to do that right now. But next time we restart the game. Next time we restart the game, we'll be able to milk the milk out of that. Just needs to be yeah. Alrighty. Very nice. Very nice. So we've got 3 girlfellows. What's Bella? Oh, this thingy. 3 girlfellows and the mega thingy. Which I think for now maybe I'll tell it to just keep to the home zone. Or maybe we'll make a new area. And just kind of be like, can you hang out nearby-ish? Like, just hang out in this area. Or once every 2 days, yes. Yeah, there we go. Just hang out here. We'll try to train you up a little bit. Milk you. Alright. So, you two prepare to eat nothing but weird milk for a while. Yeah, and these guys are gonna go down and try to keep taming the muffaloes, which I'm fine with. Which mod is boots and gloves? I think it's one of the vanilla expanded ones. Vanilla apparel expanded. You're working that boyfalo? Fail. That's another girlfalo. Fail. That's another girlfalo. Fail. Shameful. Shameful. Yeah, boots are amazing. They protect your tootsies and they increase movement speed. I don't think you gave Lady Emmer powers, just unlock the tree. Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now she's got her powers. All right, boyfalo. Ah, just another girlfalo. Fail. There's got to be a boy in here, right? There's three of them. Okay. So when I was gonna say, when can I milk? I gotta restart the game before I can milk you. Well, it's good to have just some food on hand. And if these grow well enough into the winter, we're gonna be fine. Oh, shit. Refuel the torch for me. Do you remember what mod adds cast tabs on the characters? My instinct says vanilla cast expanded. Oh, and it's time for the SCP Jubilee. Hang on, ideology. I need a Christmas tree. I'll put it down here. And we'll see about having a nice SCP Christmas. All right, 1256. It's a huge first research. Does milk replace a meat ingredient in meals? No, I don't think so. I think anything that specifically requires a meat component can't be replaced by an animal product. Go. Nice Christmas tree going up. Nothing but mushy peas. And then we can have a little Jubilee. Begin SCP Jubilee. And hopefully we have a good Christmas. Need warm clothes. Have we not sheared these yet? Have they not produced any wool? No, they have not yet. It was boring. Ah, well. Lullaboom actually work in our situation. I don't... Oh, it does look like it's connected. It didn't show me the little connections when I went to plant it, but now that it's planted, it is showing that it's working correctly. Hydrate. We have the hay grass is... Some of the hay grass is grown enough to harvest, so we will have at least some to get the animals through the winter. Obviously, at least more. We don't have any SCPs yet. True. Although there is the SCP that is a Christmas tree, so we can argue that we have one. Oh, we got Muffalo number 4, and it's a boyfalo! All right, get to banging. We have achieved a boyfalo. I think with that, we could probably ask them to stop trying to grab the rest of those. And now we got a little thingy here. There we go. Good to see you play more. Well, what is the huge beast in my house? It's a sand prowler named Bella, and it's part of a quest. I take care of it for 3 more days, and I get a badass warbow. Intellectual 12. Good on ya. Is anybody... Okay, nobody else is set to research, too, so we should add that on at a low level. You know, if you have nothing else to do, you can help out. Fall has begun, so... The first day of fall, 3 degrees Celsius. Oh, you know what I just thought, too? Is there's that fucking invisible monster that can stalk me because I have no detection equipment. Ritis. We got a Yutkin. Prude, trigger happy, psychically dull, incapable of carrying, firefighting, a social, but animals 10, intellectual 4. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. If you want to not bleed out. I love how both of your legs are fucked. There we go. It's a name and a half. Yeah. It is half a name and another half a name, it seems. Got a little shed for the food. That's not a bad... Well, I mean, most of the food is out here. Whereas and it's cold in this one. This is just kind of like the ready-to-eat stuff. Yes, Supreme Overlord, you have a guy. You got picked off screen. You're a hardworking cannibal who likes to cook. Just finished LX2. Also found out my colleague that has 3,800 games on Steam has an additional 6,500 games on GOG. Dude, that's about a few. I've got a lot of games on Steam. But in all fairness for me, a lot of the games I have were games that were like where the codes were shotgunned across the internet at me after, well, back when I was like a full-time content creator. So a lot of it's stuff I didn't pay for. I'll say that. Kegi, I appreciate all your hard work trying to figure out what electricity is. Also, boiled taro. Delightful. Look at that. Oh, 48. Milk. I missed milkable buffaloes. Only 780 games, 600 DLC, 75% is probably from Humble Bundles and like. Yeah, a lot that too. A lot from Humble Bundles. You buy the Humble Bundle to get that 1 or 2 games you wanted on the cheap, and then you get 10 other ones. You're just like, meh. You've got an infection. I will try to save you. In one of your legs. I can always cut it off if need be. Hey, medical 9. Nice, nice. You're gonna be gone soon. These guys I gotta keep for a while. 18 more days. So we're already 5 days in. Not bad. I have a bit over 100 games on Steam, maybe like 40 on GOG. I don't have that many on GOG. I haven't even logged into GOG in a long time. Do I remember my login credentials? Does my computer remember my login credentials? Oh, it does. Okay, now, I have 24 games on GOG. And some of them are like, why do I have this on GOG? I have this on Steam. Oh, I got some good stuff on here. I should play these. Oh, yeah. Pharaoh and Cleopatra, Zeus and Poseidon, Caesar 3, Caesar 4, some Stronghold, Close Combat 2, A Bridge Too Far, Castles 1, Castles 2, Castles Siege and Conquest, The Settlers, Deadlock. I love that game. That's a good game. A bunch of Close Combat games, old Xenonauts, Xenonauts 2, Wasteland 2? I don't know why I have that. I have Warhammer Rogue Trader on here. I bought that on Steam, so I don't even know why it's on GOG. Apparently, I bought games I like at some point. Shocker, I know. Hey! This guy joined! I didn't have to arrest you. Alright, we get to do a pick'ems. The high animal and the burning passion, or the super passion on intellectual. Barbarian. Baltic Barbarian, welcome to the colony. Baltic Barbarian, period. There we go. So, your job, Baltic, you won't do firefighting, but your main job is going to be to do animal handling. Animal handling, and then intellectual. Help out with the research. Still have Deadlock and Deadlock 2 on disc. I think I might at my father's house in New York, because I know he still has like all the big box copies of games that we bought, me and him. Did I just take him off of research? No, I took him off of fishing. Whenever me and him had bought games when I was a kid, and by me and him, he bought games for us. The big box copies always went on a shelf in his library. And that's where they live to this day. Also, kind of jealous of my father's house. His house is so nice. It's so wonderful. It's big and old and beautiful. And you know what? The thing that is like so like disheartening too is he bought that house when I was a teenager for like $180,000. It's like 3,400 square feet. It's like 200 years old. It's got acres of land. It's got, you know, a two-car garage, separate two-car garage. It's a beautiful fucking house. It's amazing. And these days, that house would probably be like $400,000. It's because like if I found that house right now for $180,000, I'd buy it myself. I buy that. But that house right now is so worse. The housing market's so fucking awful. Oh, it's so disheartening. Oh, God. All right. Those have been replanted. These are doing well. Here would be 1.5 million. I wonder if I went online right now. Do I remember his address? Just Google the address. And then find it on... I was so close! I said $400,000. Like, internet retail websites put it at 393. So I was very close. God, that must be such a great feeling for people from that generation that you could buy a house for 180 and it goes up to 400,000 without it just doubles and more than doubles in value. You didn't have to do shit. I mean, he takes very good care of it and he's been doing improvements and things like that, but still. Oh, the housing market is sad. Oh, Lebanon, Brussels. Oh, what an ugly plant. All right, you're not gonna die from your infection. Kudos. And as soon as you stop not dying, you can start helping figuring out what electricity is for me. We're just at about halfway. All right. Mining is continuing in here. Lady Magnus is taking care of that. We're also still training our mega guy here. So we've successfully trained one tier of guard, and that's it. Oh, nice! Muffle wool. I've been waiting on that. Because I was thinking about we start turning that into some warm clothes. How slow are the research spots? 25%. Very. Very slow. Production... Oh, I think I can only... okay, I can only do the crafting spot. Okay. What can I make? I can make pelt coats, but that has to be made out of leather, not wool. They can have backpacks, honestly. Those are always useful. There's war tribal wear. What? That's made out of wood? Full body garment crafted using Neolithic tools. While it may look primitive, is very effective at insulating against cold temperatures. Provides slightly more protection than standard tribal wear. It's some protection. And doesn't have any, like, negatives to it. It's just made out of wood. Heavy tribal wear? Oh, there's heavy tribal wear. Full body garment crafted using Neolithic tools. While it may look primitive, is very effective at insulating against cold. So, is this an outer layer? This is a skin layer. And this is a middle layer, so you can actually wear both. So I'm gonna put them both on there. I'm gonna say do until you have one in storage, basically. So everybody can have one if they want. Just gonna make those out of wood. Here, we're gonna make these out of wool, because it's what I've got some of at the moment. Okay. And best crafter is Fontero. So can you craft me a dongle? There we go. I got plenty of wood, so I'm not sure how we're turning wood into tribalware. I guess we'll see. Good quality, 57.5 against I mean, it's honestly, it's I did not mean to do that. It's fairly good armor. Like 41 against blunt is good. That doesn't slow you down. So the Muffalo Wool Heavy Tribal Wear is good to 24C. That's great. Clothing from wood would just not be comfortable. Yeah. Knife-proof vents that henchmen have in the second Sherlock's Holmes movie. Oh man, I have not seen that in a long time. All right, everybody's just we're making some. We're not gonna be able to make very many of these. I think we only had enough wool for probably 2, but that's fine. That heavy tribal wear will provide some armor, which is great. Barbarian, you stopped dying from an infection, so now we're just healing up your Legos. Also, hey, we actually just got some more muffle wool and some muffle milk. Failed. How you doing on your animal skill? It's gotten better. We've made some progress. And we got the second. Okay, so is that 2 females? I think it is 2 females, right? Unfortunately, we got both megameese, but they're 2 female megameese, so we don't have a breeding colony of meese. Sad. But they're both milkable. Yeah, not at the moment. Once we restart the game, I can milk them. Also, I think I've eaten through most of the food I grew already. I mean, it has been nice not having to hunt for my food for a while. Sucks to have gone through that food. As just for those of you who might not know, I am using a mod called Hard Harvest, which increases grow time and reduces yield on all grown food to make farming harder. Restarting the game should not be necessary. Oh, I thought it said you needed to restart. Am I an idiot? Oh, only is shearable. Wait, no. Requires reloading to change. Is milkable. No reload. Oh, okay. So then I could just... Thought it was restart. My bad. Can you research without a research bench? Yeah, we just sit on the floor and and think about things, I guess. Slowly. All right. Yeah, there we go. Now they're milkable. Woo! What goes in here? Oh, Bella. Okay, set to load. Bella, accept. Somebody can take care of that. Can somebody take care of this? There we go. Boop. All right, so we've got a masterwork bow, which is gonna go to Fontero. Get rid of the Pila, take a war bow, love it. Or a longbow, that is. We got a tribute collector. We don't have anything for them right now. Going down memory lane in that shop. I know, isn't it? Isn't it? Shopping on GOG is just, like, delightful. Because now I want to go back and install and play some of those games I was just looking at. Because, like the old close combat games, the old Settler games, Settlers 2, oh. Such a good game. Such a good game. Also, it's getting cold as fuck outside, so before it gets too, like, this is pretty good. I think before it gets too much colder, we will harvest this, because I don't have the mod anymore that, like, auto harvests when it starts getting cold out, because it hasn't been updated for 1.5 yet. Oh, also, my mod list is accurate for 1.5 now. Now that most of the mods that are gonna be used are updated, I'm like, okay, go ahead